back soon, Jeff. Vinny comes around to bring us up to speed on May 30th. What's shaking, interweb? We just got back from a hike and everything is seeming normal. Keep an eye out for our next vid soon. The next video drops on June 1st, titled A Day in the Life. The guys spend some time out on nature trails with 3 new people in tow. Jessa, Jeff's girlfriend, Alex, his brother, and Ryan, the group's friend. The day is very peaceful. The group explores the woods, finds an old abandoned house or two, sit under the shade of one giant tree in the middle of a field, and relax on a hill. There are some odd things about the footage though. It's very slow at times and freezes quite frequently. We also spot Evan standing by a fallen tree at one point, staring at its insides, who has to be told to come back to the group when they continue walking. After finishing a few trail hikes, Evan's also the one who calls it quits first, stating that he's tired and just wants to head home. Another video is added the same day this is uploaded. The guys have decided to perform a sleep experiment in which Jeff and Vinny will pair up to test how their bodies react to going for days without sleep, while Evan gets as much as possible and will keep a dream log. The video is in black and white for reasons we're not told. On June 4th, we got a special request from the EMH crew. Alright hybrids, before we release our next special, we want to hear what you want to see from us. Email us at everymanhybrid@gmail.com. This week, Evan starts his dream log. Wish him the sweetest dreams, hybrids, or something else more masculine. Tomorrow is Jeff and myself's last night of sleep before we go sleepless for 2 days. In the name of science and YouTube, of course. Catch the start of our sleep test live tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Come armed with questions. Unfortunately, the guys have more than a few technical difficulties and can't pull off the live stream until June 11th. Jeff and Vinny are downstairs and we learn Evan is upstairs sleeping. During the stream, we see a pair of legs at the base of the stairs that disappear into the back room. Someone on the chat alerts Vinny and Jeff, and Vinny goes to check, but comes back to say nothing's wrong. We find out this wasn't exactly the case on June 13th in a tweet regarding the new video being late. The reason, among other things, for the delay. Hold on, hybrids. The same day, Sleep Lab Part 1 is uploaded, which includes footage before and after the live stream. We can see once the stream ended that Vinny led Jeff to the back room to see what he actually found there, the action timestamped at 3:29 a.m.
But when I went back there, let's just say not all was kosher, dude. Just take a look. Yeah. Within the 10 seconds that it took for me to get up and get back, this was it.
No, I mean, we were on for a little bit. Because, I mean, this wasn't back when we got the weapons out to mess with Evan before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think Alex would have done this?
Yeah, I mean, look, he's our duck tape.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the stuff you got from work. I guess we're just paranoid. You know?
What's that, man?
40 hours? Hold up.
It's from the...
It's the I Like You doll from Acme.
Yeah.
What happened, man?
It looks like a dog.
It's burned.
I'm shooting at my ideas.
Whatever, I mean, I think this is my brother trying to mess with Evan.
Yeah. But
we can't let him see
this. Evan will freak out. And he's just now getting back to normal. We don't want that. Let's get out of here. Get this in the morning.
My brother will, not us.
Alright.
The guys get past this and move on to 453 with a plan to antagonize Evan at the computer. When the camera focuses in, we can see he's viewing a site called Can You See the Words? The guys have some play fighting, followed by a time-lapse featuring an uninvited guest as the third layer of footage plays over the scene. Searching online for Can You See the Words gives us a result. A Tumblr blog by that name run by someone who has been posting anything and everything that has to do with floods, water, and arcs. Every instance of the word flood and water has a strike-through line when posted, while some terms are defined using Wikipedia links. There are several pictures of floods and every appearance of the word arc is emboldened. There are also custom text pieces like the example on June 6th. He'll never find me here, but I just can't risk it. The page Evan was caught looking at in the previous video is a post for the song Plural for Sheep by the Sunstreak, which features the chorus, Hold Back the Water With Me. Again, the user behind the blog has crossed out the word water. There's also an excerpt from the novel House of Leaves on June 8th, a passage about a ship named the Atrocity sinking. Inside is one man who seals himself in a cabin that defies the water pressure even as the ship sinks to the seabed and he's trapped in the darkness of the room. Then there's this piece, also from June 8th. Amid disquieting dreams in the night, when deep sleep falls on men, fear and trembling seized me and made all my bones shake. Job 1314 seems strangely appropriate. Going back to June 8th on the Everyman Hybrid side, we can see Vinny tweeting about how it's going to be the last full night of sleep for him and Jeff. And speaking of Twitter, there's an extension of the blog on there too, accessible through a link at the top of the page. The very first tweet came on June 4th. My sleeping habits have been improving. Dr. Weiss says I can lay off the pills in a few weeks. The next came on June 6th. I decided to flush the rest of this month's pills. That weight's lifted, but I still don't feel free. Maybe I never will. We'll see. It's more than strange that the name of this blog would be advertised in the back room of Jeff's basement, but so far there's no discernible reason why, though we can see this is a very troubled person. On June 16th, Everyman Hybrid activity resumes. The guys tweet out a picture of their miscellaneous dreams throughout the sleep experiment. The first drawing seems to be from the perspective of someone in a bedroom facing an open door with something in the corner. The second is of a dark man standing in a doorway. And the third is a page of nooses hanging above a forest, with people below that have heads scribbled out. Sleep Lab Part 2 is uploaded the same day, detailing Evan's dream log. Evan's dreams during the experience are relatively normal. He has a vague dream of a picnic with his grandmother, nothing he can remember on the second night, and dreams of a roller coaster on the third. During the fourth night, Evan wakes up at 3:29 a.m., claiming Vinny and Jeff's noise downstairs probably woke him up. But he says he can also remember the dream he just had was a nightmare. He was in a town with a bunch of children who began disappearing one by one, and as they disappeared, you could hear them screaming in the distance. The more children disappeared, the more screams were added to the chorus. After all are gone, Evan turns around and finds himself in the woods where the screaming is at its loudest and there are bags hanging around. Evan tries to go back to sleep, and there's a moment of visual distortion followed by the shadow of a head on the wall behind him. At 4:30 a.m., he gets back up, says the noise downstairs is keeping him awake, and decides to just start his day. On June 17th, a video appears on Can You See the Words by its owner, a girl who's just moved into a new studio apartment in Princeton, New Jersey. She doesn't want to share her name, and despite being asked several times by anonymous users, she doesn't know anyone named Evan. There are paintings behind her, and the figure in the jester's hat has a piece of purple duct tape over its mouth. We can guess these are her paintings by the tweet that comes later. I'm actually really enjoying all these art courses. I thought they'd be a bit too hipster for me. And on the Everyman Hybrid side of the story, there's another surprise. A new Morse code video. The title represents the letter O and features footage of Evan playing with a Freddy Krueger glove while Vinny and Jeff argue about the backroom discovery during their live stream. The footage is spliced with scenes from a day in the life and what seems to be more videos during the day that we haven't seen, as well as video clips that just can't be placed. Vinny and Jeff don't know what to do about the Slenderman impersonator now that it seems he broke in and defaced Jeff's backroom, and Vinny insists that they have to ignore it and keep going or he'll win by shutting them down. At the end, Evan offers a thought. Maybe it's possible that the Slenderman they're dealing with isn't actually fake. On June 21st, the girl from Can You See the Words answers some anonymous questions. We learn that she's been seeing a doctor for past trauma she's trying to forget, and the paintings in her room may have something to do with her problem, but talking about it will only make it worse. Acknowledging it also makes life much worse, and whatever it is, it's responsible for her migration up north. According to the girl, I miss my old house, but I couldn't live there without my family. I guess I miss school too. The professors at the Alabama School of Fine Arts were phenomenal. The Everyman Hybrid Twitter becomes active next. So, guys, really, what is this dash 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 video everyone keeps messaging us about? Is this another channel or something? Just logged in to check what this is all about. The last video we posted was at June 16, 2010, Evan's Dreamlog. You guys trolling? 2 days later, a new video appears from our girl behind Can You See the Words, who has a response to all the sudden anonymous questions about Everyman Hybrid.
I checked it out. I checked out the this Evan guy, this hybrid men or whatever it's called. I watched about like 4 or 5 videos. It's amusing, really. No, they really do seem like nice guys. It's cute, but they shouldn't really mess with things that they don't know about. Just saying. It's kind of like making a Holocaust joke, you know. But I'm gonna go get to work. I need some sleep tonight anyway, so I'll check you guys out later.
The girl also takes some time in her day to answer some anonymous users. Not trying to sound angry or mean here at all, just taking a stab in the dark, thinking I'm onto something. You and the rest of your followers appear to beat around the bush, so to speak, in the question-answer sessions you posted so far. Has no one else really come out and asked about the Slender Man and your situation, or are you not answering those questions that refer to him by name on purpose? Evil does evil deeds, but giving it a name only empowers it. What happened has happened, and I do thank you all for expressing such concern and interest, but it'd be best for it to stay unnamed. I'm looking to help those already involved, not pull more in. What pattern regarding arcs, floods, water, and what have you are you referring to in one of the earlier answer sessions? Again, I'm trying to appeal to those who have seen, not bring more in. I'm not going to construct a bandwagon for the masses to die in. You mentioned in your latest video that Evan and his group were essentially messing with things outside their understanding. I fear your concern is well-founded, as in some of the videos past where you stopped, the joke became considerably less funny when things got real. You mentioned your parents left your old home. Why? I haven't caught up on the entire series. I've only watched up to 5. Well, my parents didn't really get the chance to leave. They're dead. On June 29th at 3:44 in the morning, the girl receives a slip of paper in an envelope marked by a symbol with 4 arrows pointing into a black hole. Inside is half a set of coordinates. Have to appreciate your apparently strange neighbors and their surprises at your door after a long day of work. The same day, Everyman Hybrid uploads a video titled Slush Pops and Surprises. The guys are in the kitchen where they notice what looks like a card taped to the sliding door. The envelope bears the same 4 arrows in dark center as the card from Can You See the Words, and inside, again, a set of coordinates, this time for west. It also appears to be ripped from the same sheet of paper as the girl's coordinate set, but at the end of the video, something truly unexpected shows. Enter the tragic hero and his unattainable companion. The guys host a livestream on July 2nd, which includes Alex, Jeff's brother. The video is in black and white, which they do acknowledge and claim it's due to webcam problems. The crew's been alerted by fans that the girl from Can You See the Words has the other half of the coordinates from the envelope they received, but they aren't going to do anything about it. She is, however, in Princeton, which they know is only about 20 minutes away, so the girl from the blog and the guys live in a very close area of New Jersey. The door-busting scene from the end of the latest Morse code video is also brought up. This shows Evan and Jeff breaking down a door from their trip during a day in the life. But not only can the guys not see these Morse code videos and think their fans have grouped together to play a joke on them, they say they don't even remember breaking down any doors that day. A fan even tried to send them a screenshot from that video, but it came through as a screenshot of YouTube's 404 error message instead. An odd tweet comes across next from Can You See the Words? I really must resist, but I don't think I can deny Hoagie Haven another visit. Lunchtime much? It seems that her disposition on the new hometown is getting better, while Vinny receives another odd message. More random love notes? Informing friend that he has missed something. On an otherwise blank sheet tucked in the morning paper. Can You See the Words goes back to fielding anonymous questions on Tumblr. What happened to your parents? How did they die? Last week, I probably would have had an all too emotional nerd rage response to this, but honestly, I have to appreciate your to the pointness. It's kind of funny, really. I'm not even sure my neighbors know we're gone. This guy overdosed down the street and that brought everyone's spirit down, and rightfully so. Don't get me wrong, the community was very tight-knit and loving, but they can handle maybe one tragedy at a time. I came home from school one afternoon. The house was a half-acre of ash. It stands cold and silent. I don't know why, and I don't want to know what. I've screamed and cried, and it's only grown stronger. There are others, I know it. There are those who use it for play, but there are others who know better. I think you know better. It's calmed for you. Help me. I know it is the equivalent of ignoring genocide, but you must occupy your mind and distract yourself from such thought. It's how I'm coping. It's the only way. Those Everyman Hybrid people have received a similar note to yours. It appears you both have opposing halves to coordinates. Perhaps you should reach out to the one called Evan. You mentioned your parents. Did it have anything to do with their passing? Forgive me for prying. As much as I love goose chases, I'm just going to avoid anything out of the ordinary at the moment. As for my family, check my last couple of posts. I've seen him. Then you know. My question is, why hide? Why live in fear for the rest of your life? Why live under its rule? Why not fight it? If I was being chased by it, I would fight it and live, or fight it and die. Nothing in between. I would defy the monster for life or death. The strongest rebel can only provide it his strongest weapon. Things cool down on the Tumblr side of things from here, but on YouTube, excitement stirs outside of the Everyman Hybrid channel. A viewer of the series and user on the Unfiction forum going by the name Greenfeathers took the set of coordinates to the hybrid crew and Can You See the Words received, went to the location, and found something. A wooden box with dozens of words and phrases carved into its surface. Fear the flood. I don't exist. Can you see? It's a plan. He's everywhere. Run. And no one can help you, just to name a few. On the inside of the lid, a drawing of Slender Man with tree branches for arms sprouting from the side of an eye. Inside the box,